everyone. To any given question in life, there are two answers. To any given question in life, there are two answers. One is the right answer and the other is the wrong answer. Not the answer that I was looking for. Break your brains a little bit more. What's less right answer? Okay, you're getting there. What else? To any given question in life, there are two answers. The right answer and the wrong question. Okay, let me spill the beans. To any given question in life, there are two answers. The right answer and the real answer. Picture this. You are the vice president of your club. Arul, pay attention. This is for you. You are the vice president of your club. You have a member who misses the meetings left, right and center. The right answer? Of course he should attend the meetings. It's for his own good after all. The real answer? He is the only carer for his ailing father. That's why he cannot commit to attending meetings. Picture this. Your mother-in-law has this idea of being served the evening tea every day at 5 p.m. sharp in her balcony while she sits on her rocking chair. The right answer? She needs to be a bit more flexible. The real answer? She and her now dead husband used to have tea at that spot, that time, every day. Doing that today makes her feel like she is spending time with her husband. Now think of the people who cause some sort of discomfort in your lives. Who are those people? Is it your mother-in-law? Is it your spouse or significant other? Is it your manager? Or is it your colleague? Or that club member? Your mother-in-law with her eccentricities? Your spouse who just doesn't understand you? Your manager who pushes you to a corner? Your colleague who never makes it to your meetings on time? Or is it that club member who doesn't show up to the meetings at all? Think about those people. You know what the right answers are, but do you know what the real answers are? You don't. You probably don't. Because you know what? You haven't put down the efforts to find out. They don't share with you. They don't share with you because it's not easy to share those painful stories. They don't share with you because it is not their duty to share with you what's going wrong in their lives. Disclosure, they say, is a precious and private gift that someone will give to you. The onus is on you. Now, stay with that thought of the people who are irritating you just for a moment and let me show you something. What is that? Can anybody guess what that is?
Pearls.
That's pearls. Yeah, that's my wife's necklace of pearls. Does anybody know how pearls are formed?
From oysters.
From oysters. Yes. Natural pearls are more expensive than diamonds. They are formed by oysters, but how? It's the natural defense mechanism of the oyster against something that was irritating it. Yes, something that was irritating it. What happens is that a grain of sand gets stuck in the oyster, which causes it pain, discomfort and irritation constantly. What the oyster does eventually is accepts that external particle as a part of itself. And that's when it starts putting layers and layers of nacre, a substance that the oyster produces. And over a period of long time, that inclusive daily action results in the formation of a rare pearl. Now think of those people again who are causing you discomfort, pain, agony, and irritation. Congratulations, you have an opportunity right there. You have an opportunity to make pearls. Yes, pearls of high performing teams, pearls of meaningful relationships, and pearls of grand outcomes for your business. How would you do that? Do exactly what the oyster does. Inclusive daily action. Now you would ask, how do I do that? We have Ankur Bhai here. Hi Ankur Bhai. How many of you know Ankur Bhai from before? That's quite a few raise of hands. If you were to write a book about Ankur Bhai's life, what would you title it? Any guesses? Any suggestions? What would you title that? Mast Banda. Any other suggestions? Go-to person of District 41. Okay. Any other suggestions about Ankur Bhai's life, book? Haryana ka chora Angrezi mein. Oh, that's amazing. But I think we can all arrive at a consensus that it would be probably something on the lines of Bhaigiri words. If we were to convert that into more sophisticated language, it would translate into allyship in action. Allyship in action. People don't need commanders, neither in your home nor in your workplace, definitely not in our Toastmasters clubs. What they need is allies. Show your hand if I have your vote for becoming an ally. A friend who genuinely is concerned. Come on, more raise of hands. Fantastic. I have your vote to become allies. Now let me share with you how you can do that. The acronym is also VOTE. Be vulnerable yourself. Share your own stories of pain, which will inspire others to share theirs. O, open-ended questions. For example, how can I make it easier for you to attend club meetings? And T, tentative constructs, which is, for example, I have noticed that there is something wrong with your schedule. Would you be willing to share with me what's going wrong? So, BOT will help you in getting there. Now, you would be thinking, all this is pretty long and strenuous journey. Why do I take the pains? It's because psychological safety is paramount for our success. I was reading a book called 4 Levels of Psychological Safety, in which the first level is inclusion safety. That's when your club member feels a part of the group, a sense of belonging. It's only when you cross that stage, when you get to the next level, which is learners' security or safety. That's when people raise hands and ask questions to clarify their doubts. That leads to the third stage, which is contribution safety, which is when people feel safe to contribute, to come forward and give a speech. And that leads to the final stage, which is challenger safety. That's when people feel comfortable in challenging the status quo. This is all that is needed for our success. And being an ally, you can do that. So we've covered quite a lot today, and I see the yellow card. Let me summarize what we've learned today. We've talked about the real answers. We've talked about how our pain can make pearls for us. We've talked about the vote for us to get there. And we have covered the 4 levels of psychological safety. That's quite a lot to cover. Let me now end with a quote or a few lines from my favorite Urdu poet, Daag, where he says, "नहीं खेल है दाग, ये यारों से कह दो कि आती है जुबान उर्दू आते आते। नहीं खेल है दाग, यारों से कह दो कि आती है उर्दू जुबान aate aate. It's not easy to learn the language of Urdu. Let the friends know. And neither is it to become an ally. The language of allyship will come slowly, very slowly. Over to you.